In this video, we are going to use the type tool and the pen tool together to create custom typography. It will be type on a path, but first of all we have to create the path itself, and that's why we are going to use the pen tool. So the pen tool set to path mode, and then I am going to just simply draw a wavy line like this. Then we can select the type tool, and whenever I hover over this path with the type tool, I can see the cursor changes, which means I am going to type on the path. So if I click now, I can type in here, pen tool is awesome. And I can make this bigger, so I can select it and increase the size, or I can also press Alt right arrow to add a bit more kerning or tracking between the characters. When I'm ready with typing, I can still use the type tool and hold down Command to move the text on the path. I can even move it to the other side by dragging it down, and I can start writing from that part or that side. And of course I can put it back where it started. So I'm basically moving the start point and the end point around. And another cool feature in Photoshop is that we can always select the path and make changes to the path itself, which will affect the type on the path. So I can always move the points around and the type will follow. Let me show you the same thing in Illustrator. Here again, if we use the pen tool, I can create any type of path and then use the type tool and click on it and just type in again something. I can do the same thing, make this bigger, and as you can see, it works exactly the same way as in Photoshop. The only difference is that when we want to move it around, we need to press Escape, and then we see these additional control options, like the start point, which I can move around, the end point, which can cut a bit from the text, and then we can see there's overflow text. So I can make it bigger, and if I click here in the middle, I can drag it to the bottom or drag it back to the top. And last but not least, let me show you the same in InDesign. Again, I use the pen tool and draw a shape, and then here we have to use the type on a path tool, not the type tool. So I'm going to select type on a path, and after that it works the same way. I just need to click on it and then I can start typing. And when I'm ready, I just press Escape, and then I have the same controls as in Illustrator.